This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Reach under the steering column and pull down the bonnet release lever. Lift the bonnet slightly, move the safety catch to one side and fully open the bonnet. Unclip the support prop and engage it with the slotted hole on the underside of the bonnet. The engine oil level dipstick is located at the rear of the engine and is brightly coloured for easy identification. Withdraw the dipstick and wipe it clean. Fully reinsert the dipstick, then withdraw it again. Note the oil level on the end of the dipstick, which should be between the upper max mark and the lower min mark. If the oil level is only just above or below the lower mark, topping up is required. If topping up is required, rotate the oil filler cap anti-clockwise half a turn or so and pull it from the engine cover. Add the oil slowly, checking the level on the dipstick often and allowing time for the oil to flow to the sump. Add oil until the level is just up to the max mark on the dipstick. Don't overfill. Refit the filler cap and rotate it clockwise to secure. Don't forget to wipe off any spilt oil. The coolant expansion tank is located at the rear of the engine compartment. The coolant level varies with the temperature of the engine. Min and max marks are shown on the side of the tank. When the engine is cold, the coolant level should be between the two marks, but ideally on the max mark. When the engine is hot, the level will rise above the max mark slightly. If topping up is necessary, wait until the engine is cold. Slowly unscrew the expansion tank cap to release any pressure present in the cooling system and remove it. Add a mixture of water and antifreeze to the expansion tank until the coolant level is on the max mark. Refit the cap and tighten it securely. The brake and clutch fluid reservoir is located at the rear of the engine compartment. The max and min marks are indicated on the side of the reservoir. The fluid level must be kept between these two marks. If topping up is necessary, first wipe the area around the filler cap with a clean rag, then hold the fluid level sensor wiring plug as the cap is unscrewed. Carefully add fluid, avoiding spilling it on the surrounding paintwork. Use only DOT-4 fluid. Mixing different types of fluid can cause damage to the system and/or a loss of braking effectiveness. Bear in mind that the level in the reservoir will rise slightly when the cap/float assembly is refitted. After filling to the correct level, refit the cap securely. Wipe off any spilt fluid. Check the operation of the low fluid level warning light. Switch on the ignition and ask an assistant to press the button on top of the reservoir cap. The brake fluid level / handbrake on warning light should come on. If not, the level switch, wiring or bulb may be faulty. If the warning light comes on and the fluid level is not low, check that the handbrake is not on. Switch off the ignition after testing. The power steering fluid reservoir is located at the rear of the engine compartment. The fluid level is visible through the reservoir body. With the steering wheel straight ahead, the engine turned off and the system is at its operating temperature, the level should be up to the max mark on the side of the reservoir. If topping up is required, wipe clean the area around the reservoir filler neck and unscrew the filler cap from the reservoir. When topping up, use the correct type of fluid and do not overfill the reservoir. When the level is correct, securely refit the cap and wipe away any spilt fluid. The screen/tailgate washer fluid reservoir filler neck is located in the centre of the engine compartment rear bulkhead and the filler cap is brightly coloured. Unclip the filler cap and look down the filler neck. If fluid is not visible, topping up may be required. When topping up the reservoir, add a screen wash additive in the quantities recommended on the bottle. Securely refit the filler cap. Unhook the support prop and clip it into place on the slam panel. Close the bonnet firmly and check it's secure.